Okay, good evening, everybody. It is the 3rd of April and it is our weekly team huddle. And tonight we have the wonderful Spanish, beautiful Anna training on men's RE9, followed by brand new this week district manager Michelle Kent, who's going to share her story and how she got to district manager. So first of all, we're going to hear about men's RE9 by the lovely Anna.
Hi, hello, good evening. Yes, I'm Anna Fabrega and I'm an independent consultant for Arbor. And tonight I'm going to try my best to tell you about RE9 Advanced Men. So first of all, let me just give you a little bit of what the attributes of the men's scheme. Basically, the men's scheme are designed to be special because they are oilier and more acidic. They're also denser and thicker. The good thing is about they contain high level of collagen, so that's the reason why they look so good for so long. But it becomes to a point when they start to get older, that skin starts to get thinner. And that point is when the collagen levels drop them dramatically, and the deep wrinkles start to appear on all the aging signs. So basically, what is RE9 Advanced Men? It's a grooming range that addresses specifically the men's skin needs. How it does that is providing comfort to the skin, soothing the raised burns, also working immediately to minimize the aging signs, and is clinically proven and help to smooth fine lines and improve the overall texture of the skin. A little bit of the science behind the product is it contains sea buckthorn oil, which is an antioxidant and also helps to support the skin, adding tone and smoothing. It also contains something that I find it really funny, which is the kudzu roots. Sounds like a little animal to me in the African Sahara. And basically, these roots improve the tone and the brightening of the skin. It also contains chickpea seed extract, which provide a healthy look. So it has basically everything that a man should want for their skin. It also contains some sea ingredients such as sea starwort, sea milkweed, and red seaweed. All of those, what it does is protect against the razor's irritation, so providing a soothing effect and also help the skin to recover from all the blotchiness from the shaving. Which I have to say, I presume that you probably have guessed, I'm doing the training today, but I haven't really tried it myself. So let me just clarify that in case I might be not shaving yet. So what the men are looking for in their skin range, in skincare, is something that allows them to help with the raised burn, as I mentioned before, but also with infected hair follicles as the hair struggle to get through the epidermis of the skin after the shave. So what's the solution? Well, the solution is you will want a product that actually helps you to stimulate the cell regeneration of the damage of the skin, be exfoliating the skin, soothing and providing antifungus, antibacterial and antivirus condition. And guess what? RE9 Advanced Men is the product that can give you all of that. So as I mentioned before, it's clinically proven. So one of the results, for example, that I found about this range is that after a week, was actually a test that was carried over 4 weeks by an independent study. And after a week, 81% of the men to try this range agreed that the product calm and soothe their skin, which I think is amazing just for 1 week. But after 4 weeks, basically when the whole trial ended, 95% agreed that they felt an improvement in the skin hydration, basically more hydration. 90% noticed an improvement in the skin tone, clarity, and covering the blocked pores. And finally, 81% agree that their skin felt more energized and revitalized. So I think it's a great result. Everything about more than 80% of the people were delighted with their results. So now, let's talk about the actual product. So we've got the first one, which the men should be using, is the exfoliator wash. So it's this little bottle here. So what it does is it helps the skin to prepare for the shaving using small granules that enhance with algae extract and sea product, as I mentioned before. So all you need to, what it does, as I mentioned, remove the dead skin cells with the main ingredient originated from seaweed and provide the foam at the correct pH, which is very important. Like any skincare that we know from Arbonne, it has the correct pH. So basically, you just need that. Apparently, you just need a small fingernail, and then you just rub it on the tip of your fingers, and you work all the way. And I'm just doing that because that's what I saw my partner to do when he does it. So it goes like that, and it goes all the way through the neck, covering all the beer area. And that's it. Then we do this, you wash it off. And also you can use it in the shower if you don't want to do it over the sink. And it's, as any Arbonne product, it's a very concentrated product. Hence, you just need a small amount to do it. And then you're just ready to go. So the next one is, after you exfoliate your skin, is you should be using the shaving gel. So basically, it's what it said on the tin. It's formulated with an anti-friction gel, and it helps to glide the blade over the skin in a very, very smooth and very comfortable, to get a very smooth and very comfortable shave. Contained algae botanical sea extract, including sage, which the sage is what's going to provide the antifungus, antibacteria, and antivirus that I talked earlier on. And it helps with the inflammation. It also includes allantoin, which helps to cool the skin down. And this is a great shaving for shaving for young people and also not so young people. So basically for everybody that shave. Right. After you've done your shaving, what you should use is the post-shave balm, which is this small bottle over here, but actually not that small, 90 ml. It's smaller compared with the other one. And what this is going to do is going to calm, and it's going to tone the skin, refining the pores and closing down those pores. The key ingredient of this product is sea mayweed. So how it should be used is you just massage over the skin, even in the areas that you haven't shaved, because it's a balm, and it has the correct pH, so it will not affect the rest of the skin. And also, what this product has, that I haven't mentioned so far, is ginger root, mallow, clover, and lemon extract. So it gives you like a very fresh aroma and very clean. And finally, obviously, our moisturizer with the natural sun protection factor of 20. And then its botanical ingredients that are contained comes from tropical environment that have the sun extreme temperatures in the natural environment. And that's the reason why it has a 20 protection. It's a daily moisturizer. Even if you don't shave, you can use it, obviously. It reduces the sign of fatigue, stress, and aging. And it leaves your skin revitalized. Right. So this is very much the full range of RE9 designed for men, specifically for men. However, what you could also do is, speak to your clients, and sometimes some men like to go a little bit further of what is probably the basic. So you can enhance that range with other products from Arbonne, which actually are suitable for the men as well to use should they wish. So those products could be the Instant Lift Cream, if they want to, the Intensive Renewal Serum, which actually will feed the skin with all natural ingredients that it needs. So it's like providing breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the skin. And they can also use the night cream, and can range from the FC5 to the RE9, depending basically on the looking of the skin and the sign of aging. That's the one that you will recommend. You can also use the Liquid Sunshine Lip Balm. You can put it in the range, especially if they do like skiing or outdoor sport. You can use it around the nose or around in the ears, so protect your face. And if they're really, really into grooming, they could even use a self-tan to be using in your face. And finally, they can use the FC5 Intensive Hydration Mask that they can leave overnight. So I hope that you got a little bit more information about the RE9 range for men. And this is all for me. Enjoy.
Anna, it was absolutely amazing. Stacey wrote in the chat, you sound like a pro. I cannot believe that was your first training. That was amazing.
And without rehearsal.
That was amazing. And do you know what? Normally, I would ask for anyone that's used these products to say something, but everybody here is a girl, apart from Ian. So Ian's going to share his experience.
Okay, good. I mean, I can only add from my partner. He said, especially the balm, he found it really, really soothing, very fresh, and you put it in the face. But That's all I can do.
So tell us about the RE9 for men, Ian.
Now, I'll second what Anna's just said, obviously about your husband. The balm does really soothe one's skin. And, I mean, I really like it. It is probably a little bit different to what you'd be used to from, you mean, the stores. It does take a bit of getting used to. You mean, my dad, you know, you can't change him, can you? He's whinging about it.
Yeah, but he hasn't even got a mobile phone either. He doesn't like chatting.
So I said, give it to me. I'm more than happy to take it off your hands. But no, the balm, and I do enjoy the moisturiser as well. So no, I do like it.
I'm trying to get my partner to use the eye cream, because you bought actually a few years, some of them. So he's a little bit, and even the self tan as well. So
self tan are nice.
Yeah, people want moisturiser with self tan some time ago. I can't remember which one.
Right, well, thank you so much for that, Anna. That was fabulous. Okay, so now we have, brand new this week, completed district manager Michelle Kent, who's going to share her story about when she first heard about Arbonne, what she thought, why she started her Arbonne business, and then her journey to district in 2 months. 2 months to district. Wow! Go on, Michelle. Go on, go.
Hi everyone. Hi. You all right? Hi. Right. First of all, I'm going to start right back from the very beginning when I saw Danny at preschool, and when Danny kind of started her business and started sharing that with all the mummies in the corridor. Yeah, what's a polite way to say? Yeah, Danny used to come in the corridor, and we were really excited for Danny that she started a new business, and she told us a bit about it, but only briefly. I didn't understand what she was actually doing, and then she'd come in with some products, and like what we do, basically share business with other people, and share the products and recommend certain products to people. And I was just like, at that time, I was just like, oh my God, here she comes again. Get your phone out, pretend to be on your phone. I just wasn't interested in the product's point of view. And to be honest, I didn't even know what she did, to be honest. But then when Danny and I started doing more together, like the mums and coffee mornings and things, and we did a quiz together, obviously we spent a bit more time, so I got to know Danny a bit more and what she did. And then I kind of understood the business more because it was explained. And then I asked Danny actually if I could try some of the products. Obviously she bought the Fistic round whilst we were doing the quiz, which were lovely. So then let me try the RE9, which I think I need now because I'm aging. But you know, little products like that I just really liked. And I said to Danny, I says, okay, now let me know a little bit more about the business, because you know, I do my personal training anyway, but I am looking to do something else in life, because I know that what I do I might not be doing when I'm 50, 60 years old. Okay, so I'm thinking, I've always been thinking I want to set up in the future, but I don't know what. And I've seen Danny grow and do really well at this, and so I kind of thought, well, if she can explain to me how the business works, then we'll go from there. And anyway, yeah, she came out one morning and explained the whole business with her notepad and her stick man and everything else. And it just made complete sense for me. And so I think the next week I signed up, which was the last week in Jan. But because we spent over £200, my business was on hold for 7 days. So my actual official start month was February. So yeah, I started in February, and that's when I did my first host night. I don't think I got any. I got the odd bit afterwards, but no QVs on that night. But I got people coming to me afterwards saying, "Can you order me this and can you order me that?" Which was fine, and I learned my lesson from that, because when I did that, there were kind of people I know, and I said to them, I said, "It's fine, you know, come let me know in the week if you want to order anything," and they didn't. And then I felt like I was asking, and I didn't want to come across like that. So I've learned from that. And this time I've been given like discount on the nights. So they knew that if they left that night, then that discount didn't continue. So people put their orders down on the forms that night, which for me helped my QVs. Because at the minute, I'm not bothered about the money side of things. I'm on about building my business and letting the money work itself out in the future. So that's kind of how I started, obviously, thanks to Danny. Since I've started, I've done my launch party. I've done a host night around my friend's house, which got quite a few QVs. It was a really good night, and I picked up 2 PCs from that night. I do my personal training, and one of my clients has become a PC, because she likes the Phyto Sport and some of the creams, so she set up as a PC as well. But mainly what I've been doing is a lot of product drops. My Facebook Live event, which I sold an eye cream, which is better than nothing. What else have I done? Obviously, lots of product drops. I've got my sister on board now. She set up her business. And I've just got back from Manchester this weekend, where we've launched her business, which was a very good evening. I'm trying to think what else I can talk about. And obviously towards the end of the month, you look at your QVs, don't you? And you think, oh, I'm not quite there. And everything kind of just has, luckily for me, it's kind of come together at the end of that month, and I've reached my QVs for that month. The last month I was like, Danny, I don't know if I can make it. I've got all my orders in that everyone's given me and I've asked about. So Danny asked around as well, and because I think I was about 300 short. So Danny then, obviously she gets the QVs as well, so she kindly helped me put some of her orders through my business as well, which just topped me up to that DM qual. So I managed to reach my my QVs that I needed this month to get me to DM. So now this month I'm aiming, I feel like I need to build my team now, because if I can build a team, concentrate on that, helping people start, then, I don't want to be running the rat race all the time, trying to do product drops here, there and everywhere, if that makes sense. I want to build my team. I want to share the products and enjoy the life like Danny does, if that makes sense. I think that's, and also to go back to the very beginning, with work and stuff like that, obviously I don't know if you know that my husband was a dairy farmer, and I think that was the thing that kind of made the decision for me, because obviously on the news with the milking trade and the price of the milk, it's just gone rapidly downhill. So we have come out of that now, but before we came out of that was my decision on, he works blimmin' hard. I used to be in the RAF full time, but I've got my children now, and I want to have that time with my children, but still earn and make a living at the same time. So it's kind of that made me think I'm not useless. I am capable of doing anything really. So that's why I've kind of set this business up. And like I say, it's not for today. I'm building for my future. So that's it.
I love it. I love it all. I could listen to you talk. And also, one thing Michelle didn't mention is she's obviously only been doing her business for 2 months, and she came to a really, really big event, our leadership academy. It was like, about 200 people there. And with about 30 seconds notice of walking through the door, I was like, Michelle, can you share your story? Someone's pulled out. And she was like, oh, and I was like, you'll be fine. Just get up on stage and share your story. You know what you're talking about. You'll be fine. And she did, bless her. And she looked amazing doing it. Like she belonged on stage speaking to all those people. But I was really nervous. And I was like, you wouldn't know, honestly. Like, this is you.
My voice was shaking.
But this is so you, Michelle, and I am so glad that you did then ask me again about this business. I'm just so glad that you decided to do it, because you're just amazing. And I know you're going to be an area manager next, and you're going to help Jess complete district. You're just incredible, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that as well.
Thank you.
Right, I'm going to stop the recording, and then we can all have a good old chat.